up, Cowboy fans and YouTubers? It's that Biadasz Cowboy fan coming back at you today with 3 things I want to talk about heading into training camp. Right now, we hear word from our quarterback, number 4, Dak Prescott, and in an interview, someone asked him what did he think was some of the keys to winning this season. And he said there are 3 things that are going to be key to winning this year. Tyron Smith, Lael Collins, and Zach Martin. Those 3 guys on that offensive line, healthy and available, are going to spell doom or gloom for this year's Dallas Cowboys, much like they did last year. Last year, with those 3 in the lineup, and even with Zach Martin in the lineup, we shuffled around 13 different units of offensive line in 16 weeks. 13 changes in 16 weeks. Almost weekly, we had some kind of change. There was no continuity. There was no, exceptional work going on the tackles end until later in the season when they started figuring things out. And it was just it was a mess to begin with. But this year, with them healthy, they are definitely going to be a huge help in getting us back to the playoffs and winning some games this year. And I'm glad that Dak acknowledges it. He loves his teammates. He knows what makes this team work. And he knows what is going to keep him upright. And I'm glad to see that everybody is pretty much in agreement with him as far as, one huge step towards remaining competitive this year is having a healthy offensive line and the continuity going through the whole season. And speaking of that, that brings me into my second point. Center. Tyler Biadasz is going to be our unquestioned center heading into the season. As far as backups go, not many options. You got McGovern, who can play some center. Furnock, our 7th round draft pick, can play center. But it looks like there will be no looking at any kind of veteran presence at that position. And that's kind of scary when you think about it, depending on, availability and injury. But in the meantime, knowing that Biadasz will be our starter, a lot of guys have said he's come a long way since first being drafted last year. And he's picking up things, he's asking questions, he's trying to figure out, as much as he can to help himself and the team. He's becoming that leader on the line that Travis Frederick used to be. He may never be Travis Frederick, but he can be the next best thing. And that is to be that great anchor up the middle for the whole offensive line, calling out assignments and reading defenses. So it's a great thing. He's getting that leg up. He's joining Dak and some of the guys when they do some off-season training. He's with them, trying to learn cadences with Dak and trying to learn his mentality, his snap counts, and all the little things that centers and quarterbacks go through that we don't see. And it's great to see him take that approach of trying to make himself better for the team and himself. And that's what you like out of your leaders in all parts of the squad. So I'm happy to hear that. And the third thing I wanted to talk about is another guy who's been getting praised by the coaches and his teammates. And that is Nahshon Wright. Coming out of the, 3rd round? Guys thought we reached on him. But it turns out in the rookie minicamps and the June minicamp, he's the one that's out here turning heads and making plays on the ball. And not Kelvin Joseph. So it's not a knock on Joseph because he missed time dealing with the COVID thing and being a little banged up. But, he's out there trying to put his best foot forward, Of course, everybody says, rookies are having a little technique problem, but that can be fixed. And for what he did against other rookies and against the pros in the minicamp, he looks pretty good. Will he crack the top 3? I doubt it. But he's definitely probably our 4th behind Lewis, Brown, and Diggs. If Kelvin Joseph doesn't show up, then you have Wright, and he'd be your 4th or 5th. So if you're not cutting anybody, that's why I'd put him on the depth chart right now. I'd put him over Candidate and Goodwin, who's generally just going to be around for special teams purposes. And between him and Reggie Robinson, that is a training camp battle you're going to have to see, because we don't know what Robinson could do, because he wasn't utilized as a corner his whole rookie season. If he didn't play, he was on special teams or spot duty on a safety. So it's going to be very intriguing if Wright can continue the progress he made in OTAs. I can't wait to see it. We are about a month and a day away for us hitting Oxnard. Actually, a month. Hitting Oxnard. Fans will be in attendance. We'll have joint practices with the LA Rams. And I can't wait. Until the next video, if anything major happens, we'll talk about it. If not, I hope you have a safe Monday. Take care. Be well. And this is Dallas Cowboy fan.